Good evening and welcome back, Unholy Heights. I figured it out. What you're gonna hear is a can opening. Yes. Because I'm gonna mix me up a little bit of a drink live for you guys while I talk about this. Yeah, there are filters at the bottom that I didn't actually know existed. And that is why I couldn't fucking play the game. Because talk about a useless tutorial. This one, oh my fucking god, it's useless. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Like, I'm now on the second stage, and these buttons down here are filters! Oh, how about that? They're filters! And they don't tell you that in the tutorial. No, they don't. As a matter of, they don't tell you shit in the tutorial. And, like, when you go into a building, like, look, it says, give me fake stone wall. Where is the stone wall? What? Like, is it in one of these categories that I've already have, or is it going to be in a new category? I don't fucking know. And it doesn't tell you. It also doesn't tell you what category it would be under here. And as a matter of fact, I don't even think I have the stone wall unlocked yet. Yet, it doesn't even tell you if you have it unlocked. The game doesn't give you enough analytics. At all. This is definitely a rushed game. It's cutesy, it's fun, oh yeah, it's a little indie game, blah blah, it's a little casual game, come on. That's not an excuse. That is so not an excuse. Like, I can't find the fucking fake stone wall. I thought it was maybe wallpaper at one point. Like this. Oh, it is, oh my god, it's fucking wallpaper. I looked all fucking over for that and didn't know. Okay, here's the thing. Here's what it should have. Give me fake stone wall. Stone wall should be hyperlinked. Click on it, and it should take you to where it is in your items. And it should maybe highlight it if you hover over. Maybe it should glow here. I'm sorry, but this game doesn't tell you shit. And also the succubus. The succubi. I moved one in. They get sick all the time and they leave. Here's the thing. It says, the succubi keep telling me, I feel cold, Kiss. So they feel cold. Does that mean they need a heater? I give them a heater. This room is too hot. Bitch, you're a demon. I figured that the infernos would be what you're used to, A. B, are you trying to tell me you want to be cold? Like, don't fucking... That's really fucking useful, you know? No, it isn't. So, they don't tell you shit. Like, a lot of these monsters tell you stuff, at least what they want, but they don't tell you where it is that they're looking for it, and I think this game will suffer from upgrade syndrome, as the fact that these monsters upgrade as the room upgrades, but are monsters with higher bases better, or should you go with the weaker monsters to continuously upgrade them? I don't know if that little cheapy bird is worth anything, because you start getting stronger monsters. So I think that you would just substitute them out even if they're not happy, because he's a static, and when you get a new person in, they're so-so. After a couple days, they'll start climbing on their own. So let's just give him what he wants. And I can there he goes, not half bad. This rocks. Okay. There we go, it's 110. 107. Oh, come on. Anyway, he doesn't want anything, so... He doesn't want anything. Yeah, I can't pump... He's still so-so for some reason. Like, oh yeah, and the bestiary is not fucking helpful. Let me explain. Like, these little guys, these fucking little furries. It says, they tend to be rather stingy, especially with money. Yet I've never had them default on their rent. And it says that, their happiness is related to all the other enemies, monsters' happiness, but everyone else is happy, and he's still so-so. And also, let me think, there's another one that I want to point out to you. It's the demi-humans? This one. Fortunately, they have great jobs, so they always pay the runtime. Bullshit. These guys have defaulted on their rent more times than any other monster. These little fucking pandas are the worst. This fucking bestiary is not helpful. it's like they fucked up. They fucked up these descriptions because these little panda guys, like, I had this one bitch, she was like almost 200 credits in debt, and I just fucking kicked her out. Like, the only people who've never defaulted are the centaurs. That's it. Everyone else every once in a while defaults. It's like, these little guys are weak as shit. You know, like, should I keep them though and let them upgrade, or should I just swap them all out for the flowers? See, I don't know. Like, I can't look at my dude stats, because, see, these stats, 17. Does that mean 18 plus 8, or does that mean it started at 10 and went to plus 8? I don't know. The game is not helping. Or is his base 18 and he has a plus 8? That doesn't help. It doesn't tell me anything. And then this elemental is 15 plus 7, 17 plus 9. See, but he's ranged and it goes through everything, and his defense is higher, and his magic defense is lower, so I don't know. About the rent, derp, yeah, because he's fucking, like, behind. 192 in debt, yeah. Like, the centaurs never have defaulted. I fucking love them. But they don't have that strong of an attack power, so, you know. And this game, I gotta go to the menu and just talk for a minute. This game, I think it has an Animal Crossing syndrome. It's kind of worthless to play. You wait around. If you don't accept a quest, every few days a solo adventure or two will come and attack you, and you can take care of those pretty easy. Taking a mission, you get more money. Hanging around, it's like you get the rent so you can upgrade their apartment so they can give you more rent. It isn't like over time I'm going to max out this hotel and then get another hotel. It'd be great if maybe you could expand the hotel more than just levels up. If we could, I don't know, if you could expand it over here and make it 8 this way, you know. I don't know. It's just this game. Look, day 96. Oh my God, day 96. There's no time limit. There's no penalty. You just keep going on and on. So it doesn't seem like this game has much of a point. So, and as far as the rent is concerned, the pandas, though, don't have a limit on how high you can crank their rent. Oh, I lied. That's the first time a panda has been pissed and said, I don't want to pay that. Apparently, according to the room upgrades, this bar is dynamic and will represent a percentage of what rent is. I usually like to keep it in the middle regardless, because then people don't think it's really high, or I'm not charging too little for it. And yeah, about the rent, give me Abmaster. About the rent, why should I give you Abmaster if you don't pay your rent? See, I don't get that. I might give the Abmasters this room and then kick their ass out, like just to upgrade the room. I don't have all the upgrades. I've only been upgrading when they've asked for things, because I don't really know what enemies want what. So, and the wiki on this game is very much blank right now. So, like, this guy hasn't bitched at all to me to upgrade the AC, so why should I, right? It said zombies like to cook, but he hasn't asked me for, you know, this or this. So if he's not asking for it, why should I upgrade? You say, well, you can upgrade so you can knock the rent higher, I suppose, but, you know, I don't know. It's just, if he starts asking for stuff, then I'll probably do it. And these guys are fucking yeah. When they fuck, they lose health. I don't get it. I don't know. It took me forever to get the fucking furry, but because, like, they don't show up right now. I don't know. And it does have things that say, you know, these guys don't get along with demons or whatever. Demi-humans don't like demons. Demons don't like demi-humans. But the game doesn't benefit from a text-to-form of pros and cons. It's just a few pokes at the monster tree of don't mix these two, or don't mix those two. So it's not very complicated or in-depth at all. And these guys have been banging forever. Eating grilled meat, pacing around the room. Yeah, he's upset that his parents are fucking in the other room. Anyway, he's ecstatic. He wants fake stone walls, so... like, he asked for smutty wallpaper. Now he wants fake stone wall. Can I upgrade the rent? Well, I can, but then one of them won't be happy. Give me fashionable desk. I don't really know what category that is. It might be this one. Nope. It might be this one. No. It's, oops. You want a fashionable desk. This. I can't afford it. It's $6.50. So they need to speed up time until you can afford something. And they're just going to be bonking, you know. There's no penalty for days gone by. So you're not in any rush, you know. And it's not like your hotel loses money daily based on maintenance or upkeep. And I would have liked that. But the stronger your hotel is, the more upkeep it takes. So you're balancing rent versus upkeep. So your rent will be higher than your upkeep, we'll say. But upgrading people's items will drop your upkeep maybe higher until you can improve rent. See how that would work? So they could have balanced it a lot better. This guy is weak as shit. Like, he don't have that high of stats right now. They have to be higher, his satisfaction. His satisfaction has not gone up, and his rent is low as hell. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for $6.50. So I can give that guy what he wants, which I have to wait for just... There you go. And he wanted a fashionable desk. She wanted a fashionable desk. A she-flower, huh? Well, yeah, what do you expect? I'm a bee. That's a sunflower. A sunflower with big boobs. Let's give her a fashionable desk. These guys I've been able to upgrade the rent a lot, but you see, I don't want to drop their meter up below content. Not half bad. Okay, it looks like they'll pay $2.30. You know, I don't want to go to half bad on that one. This room rocks. Give me mini stereo. Well, that's $6.75, man. You've defaulted $2.33. I so want to get rid of you, but I'd like to have another furry for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, a zombie. Actually, they're pretty good. I don't want too many undead, though. I already have a group here of undead. Maybe I'll take another panda, but they never pay. Skeletons are weak to begin with. See, 916. I mean, they're not that great. I want someone with higher base stats than a skeleton. I've been trying to baby this skeleton forever. She had a family at one point, but it croaked. See, her stats are pretty high. I don't know if I should just ditch these guys or not. They're not paying. Unemployed, lifeguard, and their stats aren't all that great besides. I'm going to evict you. There you go. Bye, bitches. Alright, see if it's on all, I can have them come in. No, don't default over 200 bucks. Now he's gonna be so-so, and they were like really happy. I just don't know what he's gonna want in this room, because he's undead. He might want rotten meat. This room is decent. Not half bad. This room rocks at 80. Yeah, and he's only so-so right now. Alright. Well, I could take a mission, I suppose. And you guys can just get a feel for that. Even though I have a new guy, so he's not going to be too helpful right now. I think both of my flowers are mated, so yeah. She could use a skeleton lover. I don't even know how skeletons breed. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. But apparently it is. I need an easy mission. But they're all 3-star now. I don't want a 3-star because I don't want them to die. Oh yeah, plus new monster, plus new monster. Why can't I get new items? Operation Double Squash. I don't want that. It's like you just want to, like, you don't want to take these missions until your dudes are upgraded enough, because otherwise they're gonna croak, and you probably want to wait till there's 2 or 3 in each. So I'd have to wait for the furry to breed, the furry to get a mate, the skeleton to get a mate. These two might fall in love with each other and join up, which would be fine, but you don't get to collect rent from both, but you get twice as strong. Like this zombie, because he has a mate, when he attacks, he'll actually get healed a little bit if his mate's behind him, and that'll offset his damage by a nice chunk. So it's pretty good. Let's see what happens if oh, they're gonna bonk. They're gonna have a baby. Well, anyway, I'm waiting for maybe one more day of rent, and then I could upgrade 1 or 2 more rooms. And then you have to wait another day or 2 before the upgrades actually make them happier and improve their stats. So it's a gigantic waiting game. Yeah, see, just put it on fast speed, they're gonna just fuck again, fuck again. I love it when they fuck. But, how do flowers fuck? I don't know, but they do. Somehow they do. And there you go. I got decent rent. Alright, well, no one's defaulted. Good. He's so-so. What do you want? You don't want anything right now? I bet you don't even need this lonely flower. It's just attracting elementals. These succubi, I don't know how to fucking please them. Because they don't tell you shit. Give me Ab Master. You don't have abs! Alright, fine, I'll give you Ab Master. But your rent's going up because I gave you Ab Master. I just want you to know that. That was an expensive purchase just for you. This room rocks. Give me HDTV. Well, it's the first upgrade from the original TV, and it's 800, but my trading is 100, so... Alright. I'll go bankrupt for you. These guys are content, and they're paying a fortune in rent. I feel kind of bad pumping it up that high, but they'll pay it. Give me oil painting. Well, I'll have to wait on that. I don't know, like, it should tell you. When you upgrade, there should be a little icon here that tell you when they upgrade their stats based on their happiness. There should be an icon here for that. And there also should be an icon when they're away from their apartment. There should be little tiny boxes here highlighted, 1, 2, and 3. And it should tell you when they're in and out, because this portrait it doesn't go opaque, or it doesn't fade to like 10% opacity when they're gone. So when there's nobody in there, you might think there's people in there, and when you get attacked, you click on it and there's no one there and you get fucked. So this doesn't tell you anything. There should be little tiny boxes that light up when people are in, since only 3 can hit into a room. 3 little boxes. Would that have been so fucking hard? No, it wouldn't have. They don't tell you. You just gotta know. You gotta fucking keep an eye on this shit. It's like, no, it's called analytics at a glance. You should be able to look at the health of your hotel. And perhaps they should have the health of the people. Like maybe in little bars instead of boxes right here. 3 little bars. And then on this side of the door, it would tell you when stats go up. Like it'll just say +1, or just plus, a little plus sign, and then it'll fade. And what that plus will mean is you look at it and then you can say, okay, your stats have gone up because you're happier. You know? They don't get experience by fighting. You know, they only get experience by getting happier in their rooms. And look at him, man. He's getting his ass kicked. His base stats suck balls. But he's only so-so. You know? Is there rotten meat in this room? No, there's not. There's not. There's rotten meat in one of the rooms. This room. Okay. My other undead room, is there rotten meat? No. Maybe I should swap these 2 out, so the undead are the first people I get. I'll do it later when he comes back. Because I think it'd be better to have the undead together. Because this guy, I don't really want him to fight too much until he gets higher in happiness. And this guy is a lot happier. Well, yeah, see, they're pleased. And I use them anyway a lot more than the fucking furry, so... anyway, I'm gonna room change. I'm gonna change... Okay, I'm gonna room change. Room change. They're moving from this room into that room. There you go. Move your things. I want the undead together. There's undead here too. But I kind of want 2 ranged and 2 melee on the bottom floor. And if that's the case, I'd want 2 ranged and 2 melee. Actually, I should probably move them again. There. I'll just make sure they have shit. You know, it'll be fine. You're ranged. You're melee. So, you're fine, guys. You don't like this room as much as your old room. Yeah, you don't want to pay as much rent in here. Because it doesn't have the right stuff for you. That's okay. That's okay. You get that sometimes. This room is decent. Not half bad. This room rocks. Okay. These elementals are still going to be paying up the ass. I love it. because they love the room so much and they're content. Anyway. Okay, so I have a good lineup here in the bottom, and this guy's range is outstanding. These elementals are pretty cool for range. I should probably put the elemental here and put him up here. I should put all the centaurs up top, just like 4 centaurs up top, just because their rent is awesome. Alright, well, I want to do a quest, but I want to upgrade people's rooms a little bit first. And then I want to make sure that their happiness... oh yeah, see look, oh, see how it says from dating site shill? Shouldn't that be was promoted to? I think that's a mistranslation. Because if it says you're promoted from this, then what are you promoted to? You know, there's no fucking analytics. I think it's a mistranslation, I really do. Give me iron dumbbells. Okay. Iron dumbbells it is. This room is decent. Grr. Not half bad. This room rocks. You hate paying rent. But you aren't telling me what you want. He grew stronger based on his satisfaction. Well, that's the same satisfaction as downstairs. This isn't like to work out, but this room rocks. This room rocks. This room rocks. This room rocks. Give me erotic cakes. Give me erotic cakes. And give me an oil painting. Well, I can only do one more. Can I get rid of this? Can I... Yeah, I should replace this with erotic cakes. Well, the oil painting probably. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think they care about cards right now. And you want erotic cakes, don't you? Yeah. They're expensive. They're a consumable. 1,000. You know, I don't want to please you guys that much. But, you know, the centaurs don't have really good stats. This stat right here is awesome. This 22 and that 8, I wonder, why can't they all be like that, you know? Like, she has higher everything. Well, sort of. Her defense isn't as high. Oh, come on, why do you gotta be sexist like that? It's a horse. Horses do not suffer from, dimorphism. Sexual dimorphism. They don't, okay? Horses do not suffer from that. Not all species have that. Humans do. Alright. Well, anyway, anyone want anything? I think I already checked all that. You want erotic cakes. Everyone else is single. That's the problem. I really need them to... I need them to breed. See, the centaurs are the only ones with 3. You need to find a mate. You need to find a mate. You need to find a mate, and so do you. I thought you had a mate. Oh, you do. You do. He's gonna go out and play. Alright. I'm gonna just wait on one more rent, maybe upgrade something if they need it, and maybe the stats upgrade every rent cycle. That's when it might go up. Maybe that's it. Okay, they're fucking. I don't know how to play succubus, so go away. They didn't pop one out. Sorry, they're not popping units out. Anyway, let me just get. Oh, they did squish one out. There it is. Now they're doing it again. Man, you guys are busy. You can charge more rent when there's 3 of them. Okay, now I can peek in, right? Give me wood wallpaper. Not half bad. You're not paying rent, so go away. Wood wallpaper, huh? It's kind of expensive. There you go. Wow. 126 for you guys upstairs. Alright, that's not rent day, though. That's not payday, so let me go to payday. You know, Dungeon Keeper, it is payday. Man, they're bonking. They can't get any more. Skiing in the mountains. How are you going to get paid for skiing in the mountains? You need to pay rent. Ah! See, promoted from professional skier. Fastpan Room 104 was promoted. Professional skier. He grew stronger based on satisfaction. You're not ecstatic? Well, anyway, how come you're not doing shit? You can't check. It says he got promoted, but how can you check their jobs in this screen? See, that's what I don't know. And if I click on that, it'll ask me to evict them. I don't want to do that. So, you can't check on their jobs. You can't. It doesn't tell you what their fucking jobs are on this screen. It should. It should. But no, it doesn't. It fucking doesn't. You know, you can't look. So, okay, everyone's going inside now. Alright. Some guild approaching. That's okay, we can pincer them and throw you guys, so we're good. 2 dudes, huh? Okay, you dudes want to play? Not too bad. Oh, you're not home. Keeping watch over the pool. See, I love flowers. Elementals are awesome. I want to get all 3 of them to shoot. They need to have a kid. I have a kid up here. I know I could swap them. I could swap them, but I'm not going to. Anyway. Zombies are slow. Oh yeah, and enemies... Monsters don't pass one another as they walk. It's part of the script. And they can't get beyond that script, sadly. Even when they're not in combat. When they're not in combat, the script should change. But it doesn't. It does not. Anyway. Satisfaction kind of... Did it go up? This monster grew stronger, but his stats still suck balls. You're nowhere near as strong as the chick. Yeah, see? She's 26. How come you're not 26? You know? You don't have good stuff here. But, like, what does she have that you don't have? Stone wallpaper, a shower. They didn't have an AC unit. The basic internet, the basic TV, a deck of cards. Do you even need... You have rotten meat. You have rotten meat. You don't have rotten meat. You have this really expensive flour. Like, and I can't buy this right now. Like, I have that flour because the elemental wanted it, and now I got rid of it, so... You know, that's the problem. You can't like, when you swap rooms, they don't swap all their upgrades with them, which is bullshit. They should. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have to get a little bit more money so I can give him rotten meat. If that's gonna be his permanent residence. This room rocks. Yeah, I'm gonna give him rotten meat. There you go. He's an amateur boxer. I could pump his rent up a bit. There you go, because I just gave him meat, something he wanted. You want playing cards. I can give you playing cards. It's, I can't remember where it is. See, it doesn't tell you. A mouse over would be great. Well, it's right here. Alright, well, now he gets a +2, see? He grew stronger based on satisfaction. Now he's content. You know? So I got my furry all content, and this room rocks. Give me a treasure box. Those are expensive. Yeah, see? Whatever. We're gonna do it. For you. But your rent's going up because of it. I want you to know that. That was an expensive purchase. Give me fashionable desk. Can't afford it. It's $6.50 even with trade-in. Let's take a quest. Even though, like, I need more people. That's the problem. I know these quests will kick my ass if I don't double up on some of these. They have to find mates. So a lot of this game is just waiting. How do you eat fruit flower? A lot of it's just waiting for them to shack up together. You know, so what you can do is save, and if something goes wrong, you can reload. Alright. Anyway, let's take a quest. Something, I don't know. Alados has become the king sorcerer and is sending the soldiers to extinguish you. The dead have begun to rise. Faraway battlefield. Reignite an interest in killing undead. Help. What? Set the fire free. A neighborhood building has been the victim of suspect arson. Now that firebug is coming after you. Circus has captured a tribe of snow-faring demon humans to form. Alright, let's do that one. Quests are usually like in 3 or 4 waves. Alright. I wish you had a mate. You did at one point, but they got killed, sadly. Alright. You're gonna come out. You're gonna come out, and then you guys are gonna come out. There we go. You better go inside. You're getting your ass kicked. Zombies have good health, but they can't survive forever. Ow. Ow. Go inside before you die. Anyway, you're getting your ass kicked too. Yeah, I don't like that. This probably was a bad idea. All my dudes are getting their asses kicked. Can both of you shoot? Yes, you can. He's throwing money at me. And for some reason, I find that hilarious. This is it. It's just a one trip mission, right? That's him. Yeah. I want to shuffle these guys around a bit. She's got more attack power. Remember that? So I want her to actually shoot him. I don't have much damage comparatively to this guy. He has a lot of archer defense. That's why. Quest complete. 1900. Guido's circus troupe was destroyed. You got 1900. Yay! Now I can use it to upgrade my rooms again. A new monster! Frigideer came to look for a room. You're content, but you suck. I'm going to evict you right now. There you go. His magic attack is 57. Not really good physical defense, but anyway. That's not too horrible. Alright, there we go. Well, that's a mission for you. I think I've been going at this half an hour, so I'm going to stop now, guys. This game is a colossal waste of time. It doesn't have proper analytics. There's no way of properly filtering. You can't view things properly. I don't think it's worth a buy, but right now it's $1.60 on GOG. Pick it up if you're interested. Please do, just to support better games, maybe. Maybe they could put a patch and update for this. I doubt it, though. One guy bitching's not going to change the world. But it might. Anyway. Oh, look, 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 look! Finally, she shacks up! Ooh, a Yeti. Can I ditch anybody? I don't really want to ditch the furry. I want to see how far he can go. You're pretty decent right now. Well, actually, you're not decent at all, but I don't want to get rid of you guys. This room is too hot. That's what the succubus say. I don't know what that means. I mean, I got an AC unit right here, which says it's totally worth it in the end. Like, am I supposed to buy this for you? I guess. You know. Alright, well, I just invested in you, so I'm going to keep you. Okay, who's better? 19, 16, 29. It looks like the little pandas are better all around than my furry. And, you know, it took me a long time to get the furry. Anyway, I'll do what I can with this guy, but I see an abominable snowman, so I think I might want him. I'll catch you guys later.